Hiya. Well, I thought I'd push myself a little bit further with the walking today. Do I feel like it? Absolutely not. My foot's killing me. And but I didn't do anything yesterday, so I thought I really best do something. Otherwise it's a slippery slope, isn't it? The sun's out, it looks like a really lovely day, and the birds are tweeting, so that should be a pretty walk. Andrew's going to they found a new park to play in, so they want to show me that. So I've said if he gives me 20 minutes, half an hour head start, and then he can pick me up on the way, because I doubt I'll get to where I want to go. Ultimately, there's because we're in the countryside, the only landmark I can think of to say it's like a petrol station, shop / McDonald's thing. That's where I want to be able to walk to, but that's too far. And there's the other goal before that I would like to try and get to is there's a bridge they have to go under on the way, and I think that's too far as well, but that's where I'm going to aim today. So I've asked him to keep an eye out. Well, then again, you can't miss me. There's only one road in and one road out, and so he'll pick me up from there, and then we'll go on to the park. But like I say, it might take me a few times before I get as far as the bridge, so we'll see. Alright then, well, I'm not going to get this walk done chatting to you. See you later. Look at that, a baby donkey feeding from its mum. And a zebra. I mean, who doesn't pass a zebra in a field in the countryside in England? I mean, who? Right, on with the rest of the walk. Okay, seriously terrified. I just love dogs that are safely away from me. Not a big fan. I'm hoping that massive dog cannot get out. Oh, please don't be able to get out. Literally heart thumping through my chest. Gonna have to find a different route. Oh my God, it's coming this way. I mean, dogs can jump. It can probably jump over this wall. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm going to carry on walking. Don't even know what kind of dog it is. Sounds massive. Oh my God. Oh, narrowly escaped with my life. Definitely need to find a different way. That is far too terrifying for me. Oh my good Lord. Oh my good Lord. The dog literally escaped death. See, Cookie Taylor, this is another reason why I don't walk the wildlife disguised as pets. Love dogs, have had them in the past, although, you know, arm was twisted, or forced rather, years ago. I do really like them. Was attacked by a dog when I was about, don't know, late 20s. And it's left me really scared. Always been a bit nervous anyway, but I think that comes from my dad. My dad was always frightened of them, and I think that just sort of came onto me. But I'm shaking, sorry. So yeah, I mean, dogs can jump. That dog, literally my life hung by a thread then, a thread. Oh, there's the bridge. Don't know if you can see behind me. Was the bridge which I thought I wouldn't even make to on my first day of trying to get further. But I am going to meet my first target already, I hadn't realised. Okay then, less chit chat, more walkie. Bye. Oh, by the way, hang on, I can hear a car. Can I? No. Not loving walking in the countryside and not having pavements. And I've just realised I might be the only motorist who actually just acknowledges walkers and cyclists and people as I go past them. Not one person has even like sort of raised a finger or a hand or nodded their head or anything at me, even when I've had to launch myself into the prickly bushes to get out of the way because they're speeding down the lanes. I mean, look, they're not that wide, and 2 cars came from either direction earlier, and one of them was really friendly, he was nice. The other one shooed me, even though I was standing right against the hedge on the grass edge, shooed me across the other side of the road, really grumpily, and then when I did, he didn't say thanks. People. What are these? Are these edible? No idea. No idea. There's tons of these around. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me get out of my own way. Wait. Tons of these around. There's nothing. Hang on. Wait. Wait. Hang on. Here, look. Tons of blackberries. All over the place on the walk. I bought some new magic shoes the other day. Go walk by something beginning with S. Snatcher? No, Sketcher. So I wore those for a couple of days. Didn't walk yesterday apart from around the shops, and rested my foot a bit. Apart from obviously walking around the house doing housework. Today it's still a bit sore. I think I might have to get an insole for these boots because I'm not wearing my nice new shoes walking, and they're not walking shoes. Not really. I mean, what do you know? Not walking shoes. I mean, what are you doing when you're wearing them? You're walking, aren't you? But anyway, I'm saving those for when I get back to work because I'm really going to need them. But my foot's not too bad. Still hanging on by a thread. Look, wait, look. I'm going under the bridge. I am touching the bridge and touching the graffiti. But so, made me first target on my first day out, and my next target was in completely the wrong direction to where the park is, where I was going to meet Andrew. So I'm going to try for that tomorrow. There you go. And pavement, thank God. I tell you, it's a risk walking in the countryside, because if you think they go any slower, they don't. At least I'm on the pavement. I like pavements. I like the countryside. I actually prefer the seaside, as you know. And there's promenades sometimes at the seaside. I like walking along the promenade. Anyway, stop moaning. Look, the bowling green. No, it's not. It's the cricket field. How civilised. Well, I'm on my way back now. Got a lot further than I thought I was going to get, and met Andrew, and I was almost practically at the park he was taking me to. Hang on. Act natural. Yeah, I was almost at the park he was going to be taking me to. Anyway, literally just round the corner. So I've decided I left the park a bit early, and said I'd meet him at home, so he'd probably go past any minute now. But I am struggling now. My foot's absolutely killing me. So, and I'm going back to work in a couple of days, so it was probably the worst thing that I did was to do this today. I wouldn't mind. I didn't even want to do it, but that inner voice was nagging, especially because I didn't do anything yesterday. But suck it up, and I'm nearly home. We're just passing the zebra and the donkeys. I know what I was going to say as well, is that the whole walk that way only took me, I think it was 25 minutes or something like that, which is way less than I thought it was going to take. I mean, this one I left the park at 6 o'clock, and it's 6:19 now, so I'm just absolutely made up because I'm not really that far from home now, maybe about 10 minutes if that, all being well, and I don't get knocked over on these terrifying dangerous roads. And then it seems really quiet now, look, quiet, but any minute now somebody could zoom around that corner there. That's the only thing with the countryside, it's the little lanes, isn't it? And they're quite bendy. And people don't, like I say, I'm saying it again, they just don't slow down. And yeah, I think, you see, I would come this far with William, but I'd need to bring a pushchair, I think, even though in fact, well, we haven't really even got a pushchair, much to my sister's disgust, because he walks everywhere and we walk everywhere, and he just does. He's walked since Christmas, I think. So we're not going really that far, but this, he would need it. But I think I'd feel a bit nervous on the lanes because, you know, if we have to get into a hedge and he's in a pushchair, it's going to be a bit difficult. Yeah, so time-wise, I'm doing well. Don't know if I'll be doing it tomorrow. I'll let me foot tell me in the morning. Is it a lorry? Look at that rubbish as well. Disgusting. Pick it up and take it home. Big lorry, see? Oh my goodness. I could have been walking at that moment. Squashed, I'd have been. Absolutely squashed. That litter just infuriates me. It's disgusting. You just would put it in your car because they've obviously driven there to eat something. It's from the McDonald's. That's about half a mile down the road. Although there is a McDonald's man who comes this far with his stick in his bag, tidying up the rubbish. But why he should have to come this far, I've no idea. Because I just think, how hard is it to just eat your stuff and put your rubbish in the bin when you get home? Disgusting pigs. Well, this is me home after my longer... Well, do you know what? I'm saying longer, but it's saying I did less miles. I think I'm going to have to double check. But that's taken me 32 minutes exactly to come back. I think it might have been a bit quicker on the way there, but I've had to stop quite a few times because of my foot and for sightseeing and for cars. So 32 minutes isn't too bad. I think that's going to be around about just over 1.5 miles. So 1.5 miles there and back. There's 3. Not loads, but when you've got a sore foot, it's loads.